and we're back again. So March was really good fun actually. I preferred March to February. Not because I went home at the end of it, but because just I did a lot of fun stuff. Not the most memorable, one of the most memorable things was I went to the Game of Thrones expedition, which is only in Barcelona, and you got to see all the costumes that all the actors and actresses wore, all the swords, and then opportunities to put yourself on the wall of many faces. I'm not great with terminology, that might be right or wrong, it's just I haven't watched Game of Thrones in so long now. And then you got to take a photo being on the wall, folding down. And then at the end, of course, you get to get a photo on the Iron Throne. So that was all lovely business, that was really fun. And then I went to Montjuic, which is, well, Montjuic's a mountain. It's not really a mountain in comparison to the rest of mountains in Barcelona, but a mountain still. And it's where, I think it was the 1992 Olympics, when it was held in Barcelona. A lot of that stuff's there. But the main attraction we went to was the castle. So you do a nice, it's not a guided tour, but you just get to walk around. It's really high up and you can see all the shipment docks, which I wish I could say it was really nice to look at, but it weren't. But then on the other side of the castle, you can see all of Barcelona in its utter delight. And yeah, it looked lovely from all the way up there. Nearly got lost, but it was alright, I was with good people. And then what else? Oh yeah, so my English flatmate Ivan had his birthday in March, and all of his family came out and they got an Airbnb somewhere quite rural in Barcelona. I'm going the wrong way. And yeah, so on the Saturday we all went round there, and they had a big barbecue with loads of lovely steaks, massive prawns which were delicious. And there was a little swimming pool. And as soon as I walked in, I looked at that pool and I was like, we're all going to end up in there at one point, aren't we? And then a couple of Australians down the line, we eventually did. And it was all down to Ivan's wonderful uncle. That's not sarcastic, he's generally great and really funny. And one of Ivan's closest family friends is a professional photographer, so he captured the whole night in wonderful detail, both pre and post swimming pool incident. So that was all very fun. The pool, honestly, I've never felt so cold in my life. When I jumped in, this was, you wouldn't think it'd be that cold, but it really was. And so, yeah, when I jumped in, I never actually jumped into water so cold that like I've gasped for air, and then yeah, I swallowed a lot of water. It's horrible. And so that night went down like an absolute treat, and it all went well. What else happened in March? Oh, I was supposed to start teaching hello and ever English, but that wasn't supposed to be till at the end, and then I went back to England. So that didn't really happen, and still hasn't happened, not because of me, or it's partially because of me, but Halil is yet to do his tests so I can give him a level of language. So people watching, if you know or don't know, language is measured from A1 to C2. Because A1, no, it's 1A? No, it's 1A. So 1A, 2A, B1, B2, C1 and C2. No, that's the wrong way around. One's the best, no, one's the worst. Yeah, it is the worst because I'm 1A Spanish. So there we go. But other other stuff going on, uni and stuff. It's going fairly well. My sleeping pattern's still absolutely atrocious. It's probably getting worse, and it's just bad because the weather's just started to get nice and I want to be in the sunshine. It's one of the main reasons I came here. But still, nonetheless, cannot get up in the morning. But then anyway, I went back to England for 2 weeks over Easter, and that was really fun. My first night back, in typical my style, I decided to jump through the ping pong table in my house 3 times. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. I don't know why, but I don't know, I must have thought it was funny at the time. But nonetheless, very bruised. They're gone now, but obviously, as always, new bruises somehow appear. So that was the first night back, and then that week was fairly calm. Went out a couple of times. Was not great for the overdraft. And then we got to the weekend. So on Friday, there was a glitter themed party, which I was very strongly against going towards, but somehow was manipulated into going to. And thus I went. And then 5 minutes into the party, thanks Christy, I was completely covered in glitter. And to this day, right now, in the flesh, I've still not been able to get all that glitter off me. There's little sparkles just waiting to be discovered on me. And yeah, so that went great. But the next day was the best. It was my best mate Christian's surprise 21st birthday. And it was all down to me, in brackets also Nikita, to get him out of the house whilst they prepared all the surprise birthday decorations and getting all the people in. So the plan was, I managed to get Chris, birthday boy, to learn how to play the bass guitar so we can start a band and then take over the world and such. And then so I got him out of the house by taking him to London to go buy him a bass guitar. We didn't buy a bass guitar because we didn't actually need to, but we will need to at some point. And then we met up with Nikita near Denmark Street, Tottenham Court Road, where there's a load of guitar shops. Best street in London, in my opinion. And then yeah, so eventually we took him back home to his utter and complete surprise. He was very suspicious beforehand, and we all just went, no, Chris, no one loves you enough to give you a surprise party, but of course we do. So that went down really well. I'd like to have said I had a great night, but I was completely knackered from the night before and walking around London buying time for the party organisers, but it was all worth it in the end. And then, what else did I do in England? I just watched a lot of football, went to the pub, pretty just standard English things. Oh, I had to take Chris to Southampton to get his passport in the first week I was back because he's an idiot and forgot it, and one of his birthday presents was that Lydia, his wonderful girlfriend, took him to Iceland. But the idiot he is, of course, he left his passport in Southampton. So, cheers Chris. Although we did have a lovely Five Guys that day. Overpriced but lovely. But 2 weeks away from Barcelona, weren't too bad. Didn't really adjust or unadjust, is that a word? It might be. To English or Catalan culture. It was not the same, but I don't know. I just go where the wind takes me, it's good fun. But I will, as long as I don't lose this phone. Oh, and the most catastrophic thing happened in March I almost forgot to mention. So the first week I was back in England, my laptop just died. Like it emitted 3 massive bleeps and then just cut out, and then I couldn't log back into it. So we got it repaired, and when it came back to me, I managed to keep everything apart from all the music that I've been recording on Logic. Every single track I must have recorded, not fully, but I recorded like 16 tracks. I probably finished about 8 of them. Just obviously no lyrics because no thank you. But yeah, so I'm currently in the process of re-recording all of that, and it's a good thing and a bad thing. Good because it's always nice to inject new ideas into old ideas. Bad because it's eating up a lot of my study time and is not ideal. Nonetheless, what is lost must be remade. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. Soon I'll see you all again. Have fun.